Welcome. In today's deep dive, we're exploring Pastafarian heaven. We've got this believer's guide.
Yeah, it's quite something.
And our mission really is to pull out the most, well, interesting bits about this vision of paradise.
And what hits you first is how uh, concrete it is.
Yeah.
Very focused on pleasure,
Mm.
not like some other more vague descriptions of heaven.
Totally. The guide says the flying spaghetti monster made heaven really early, like right after light and land.
And then one of the first features, a beer volcano.
Yeah.
Seriously, made for the FSM to chill out.
For its own refreshment, yeah. It kind of sets the tone, doesn't it? Pleasure, maybe a bit of humor.
Absolutely. A
Right.
god that values a good beer break. It's, well, different.
Definitely memorable. So let's get into that beer volcano. It sounds like the main event.
It's described as this huge mountain constantly erupting with fresh beer.
Not just any beer, though. The guide stresses it's perfect beer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Crisp, flavorful, always the perfect temperature.
Yeah.
It's directly contrasted with Pastafarian Hell's beer.
Which is stale and awful, right?
Right. Right. So it underlines this whole idea of appreciating like life's simple pleasures done well.
Makes sense. And apparently it caters to everyone. Lagers, stouts.
IPAs, yeah, even non-alcoholic options, supposedly. It's not just one tub fits all.
Sounds like a good spot for a get-together.
What? That's the idea. A social hub for singing, debating, just hanging out. Much better than, no refreshments at all in some afterlives.
Okay, so moving on. The other big feature mentioned is the stripper factory.
Ah, yes. And this part, the guide is careful to frame it around inclusivity.
Right. It seems less sleazy, more about personalized aesthetics.
Exactly. The way it's explained is pretty nuanced. It's meant to be radically inclusive, regardless of background or orientation.
So how does that work then?
The key mechanism seems to be that performers are only visible to people whose preferences they match.
Oh, okay. So like a straight guy sees women, a straight woman sees men.
Yeah. A bisexual or pansexual person might see a wider range. People see non-binary performers if that's their preference.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you only see what aligns with your own aesthetic appreciation.
So everyone gets their personalized bliss without seeing stuff they aren't interested in. That's clever.
It really reflects those core Pastafarian values,
Yeah.
non-judgment, acceptance, and again, quality is a big deal.
Healthy, enthusiastic performers, the guide says.
Yeah, explicitly contrasting with the disease-ridden strippers mentioned in their version of hell.
Yeah.
There's also that funny aside that maybe strippers could mean paint strippers too.
Ah, always that touch of humor. Okay, so beyond the big two, what else?
Well, unlimited perfect pasta, naturally. It's a given.
Can't forget the pasta.
And opportunities for pirate adventures, honoring the original Pastafarians.
So the overall vibe is freedom, fun.
Yeah, freedom, humor, camaraderie, enjoying things without guilt. Not a lot of rigid rules, it seems.
I saw some community discussion mentioned too about animals, like tasty ones get recycled.
Right, that seems to be more from community interpretation than the main gospel. Tasty animals recycled, cute ones frolic, maybe annoying ones get their own separate place. It adds to that lighthearted sort of practical feel.
It all paints a picture of, well, tolerance and guilt-free enjoyment.
You can see how this whole description works as a kind of recruitment tool, or at least a commentary.
Yeah, the guide almost directly asks, does your heaven have a beer volcano?
Exactly. It's satirical, poking fun, but also maybe encouraging a more relaxed, joyful view of spirituality.
So wrapping up, the key things are definitely the beer volcano and that personalized stripper factory.
But also those underlying themes. Tolerance, humor, and just enjoying pleasure without feeling bad about it.
It definitely makes you think, doesn't it? What really makes for a good afterlife? Something to ponder. Until next time.